am Luke Hales, and I'm playing Titus Andronicus. Oh God, how to talk about Titus? Oh man, he's not your typical hero. He's not a villain. I'm not even sure if he really fits where an anti-hero does. He's a good man who believes certain things, and everything he believes in it turns against him in a very short amount of time. And he ends up, like they say in the movie credits, he's a man with nothing to lose. And as we all know, when you put a man with nothing to lose in the corner, 9 times out of 10 he'll find a way out, and he does, and it's horrific and awesome, but mostly horrific. If you look at the canon, if you look at the tragedies, what you see in a lot of those cases is very dramatic, stylized. It's art. The violence in those plays is art. If Romeo and Juliet, if Hamlet, if those plays are delicate sword fighting, Titus Andronicus is a baseball bat. There's nothing graceful about the violence in this show. And I feel like that's a good thing, because there's really nothing graceful about violence anyway. There's very artful violence to be seen. This is not it. This is what violence really looks like. It is dirty. It is bloody. I think there's a real catharsis and satisfaction to be had from seeing real violence, to see what it feels like, what it looks like. It's difficult for some, but I think that we do a good job of conveying what that would look like, especially given the setting of the play that we're working in. I'm guessing around late 20s, early 30s. We are in an alternate version, I suppose, of America, where it's gangland. You've got opposing mafia-style families. The storyline actually lends some credence to that. It works well that way, because you've got warring tribes that Titus has been off fighting with for 40 years. When you look at it that way, it gives it, like I said, some credence. It gives it some realness, and it feeds very well into that same. If you've seen things like The Untouchables, if you've seen Road to Perdition, especially Road to Perdition, if you've seen these noir movies, because that's kind of where we're sitting. It's that very bleak, gritty gangland environment, and it works really well with the script. One of the good things about the way that Clear Creek does Shakespeare is that every performance I've seen, every different show I've seen or been a part of, they make it just really, really accessible, because they put it in places where people can relate to it. You'll get it. You will understand. Don't be afraid of the language. We will do a good enough job, I think, I hope, of getting the message across. I will say, in all honesty, this is the goriest overall show I've been in. It is the hardest role I've ever had to play. This is one of the ones that I think if you do it right, you get to look back and you say, wow, I cannot believe I actually did that. I can't believe I managed to pull that off, and hopefully it was suitable. Hopefully I did a good job, and I hope I do. I look forward to it, because this is a challenging role. It's a this is definitely one for the books. This is one to remember as long as I can. This is a fun show. It's very real. It's sometimes over the top, but it's one that I think I wish it was performed more often. I think people will really enjoy it. If you're afraid of Shakespeare, don't be. Come down and see this one, because this feels just like some of the thrillers you see come out of Hollywood, and it definitely speaks back to the old golden age of gangster movies, things like that. It is one that you definitely will not forget. I can say that for a certainty. Come on down. By all means, come see us. Click the link at the end of the video to buy your tickets, and we hope to see you then.